LimeNotLemon, 2 minutes for broadcaster interference with that guy Griff. Woo! And you seem OP. And no ziggity zig this week. He's taking care of children, and Griff and I are going to take care of business.
Well intro.
As the team that Griff is going to select now randomly. Les Habitants de Montreal.
Wow.
Nice.
I think we have played as these guys.
We have.
We got Patty Waugh, Patty Roy, back
or as I believe I said last time when I got too carried away with trying to emulate a French Canadian accent, Patrice Roy.
Gotta play the Devils first.
Okay. Oh, it's the neutral zone trap era.
Is it? I think it might be early for that. I feel like that was mid-late 90s, not early 90s. Like, I don't know the Brodeurs and Nets. It might be Chris Terrari.
Speaking of things I don't know, I've forgotten the control.
Hey, it's alright. You'll figure it out. I forgot our system.
Hit things until they bleed. And always intervene.
Nice one-timer. These Devils are going to be seeing red.
Le bleu, blanc, et rouge.
No, I meant because we're... And they go head over feet, and then they just see themselves.
I think you meant they'll voir rouge.
Look, I will not make any comment that suggests that I maybe am accidentally supporting the Montreal.
Absolutely, of course not.
Despite
at least your beloved PK Subban isn't on.
That's true. Actually, my beloved Kirk Muller is on this team. And Guy Carbonneau.
Oh, is Guy still?
Should be.
See, the thing is,
yeah!
I have no idea what just happened.
Matthew Schneider. I have him in Pog form.
Gotta catch them all.
Strangely, Matthew Schneider, I think he was like one of the most common ones. You know, you get like 100 of him. Because he's the only NHL Pog who I legitimately remember.
I think I had beat
that
up
might
Ron
be Marty
Hextall.
Brodeur. Ooh, Ron Hextall. I had a San Jose Sharks slammer.
Nice.
And a St. Louis Blues slammer. Never got any cool slammer.
It's probably, I mean, if we had anyone who watched this show, they would really question my Habs fandom because I can't, like, name anyone on the, practically anyone on the 93 team. Like, I get the rosters all jumbled in my head.
It's Eric Desjardins and Vincent Domfus and Kirk Muller and... Desjardins got a hat trick in Game 2.
Sure.
The Kings won the first game of the finals, and then Desjardins scored 2, and then the third in overtime.
You bet he did.
I don't know why I remember that era of hockey. Oh, that was me. That was my fault. Yeah, Chris Terrari got the assist, too.
Scott Stevens, in a rare break from concussing people, scores a goal.
Well, the problem was I tried to concuss him. Concussed him right into the net. Oh. Before I could even figure out which way it was up, somebody dumped me. 1-1. We're not behind.
No.
We just have to, we gotta go out there, we gotta work a little harder.
Sure.
Focus our game.
Sticks on the ice, puck's on net.
Stare to the penalty box.
Sure. Isn't that entirely possible? Because don't we have penalties turned off?
Yes. We can give up penalty shots, though.
Right. Oh, and we have in the past.
I don't know why I'm trying this strategy again. It gave up a goal. Oh my gosh!
How did that... Oh dear. I don't know what's happening. Nope.
Oh, I missed the goalie. I don't know how you hit the goalie so reliably.
It's an art form.
It really is, because I just definitely was like, you know what, I'm going to run the goalie and give him an open net to shoot, and I missed the net entirely.
Yeah.
Nope, again, nowhere near the net.
you did sort of
I'm learning.
lay down and splay on the ice in such a way that he was jostled.
Well, I want him to know I'm here.
Sure. Emotionally and physically. Boom! Boom shakalaka. Oh, not as great.
That guy's doing a little dance in the corner trying to choose a different player.
Yeah.
No!
Speaking of Brodeur, though, I was reminded in a recent Down Goes Brown column about how Calgary traded up to get Trevor Kidd and gave away Brodeur, and it's like, that's definitely one of those moves that changed the course of league history.
Not gonna lie though, Trevor Kidd was the stuff at that time.
Yeah, I mean, he was the hotter prospect.
Because he just won a gold medal with Team Canada, and like he was...
No, it's one of those that made sense at the time, but it's just in retrospect, it's not like, I don't know, it's not like either side got fleeced per se, because he was all that in the bag of chips at the time, but it's just the ramifications of that, like, huge deal. Oh!
I said I was practicing. So, speaking of Marty Brodeur, my group of 9-year-old hockey players were discussing playing NHL 14 the other day. And one of them said, oh yeah, my team's got something. I forget who all they said. But they finished. Oh, right in that trapper! They finished with they had Brodeur in nets. And then my favorite sentence ever was uttered. Is he any good anyway? Or no, is he even any good? Like, these kids literally have no idea who Marty Brodeur is. Man. They know he's a goalie. Full stop. Also,
that's
kind of
like one of those things that makes me feel old.
Yeah.
But I do find it, like, that is, well, I guess they're 9, but I don't know. Wouldn't you know, like, I knew of Grant Fuhrer when I was a kid.
These kids were born in 2004. 2004.
Oh, see, that's just freaky. That's not right.
Some of them, 2005.
Like, that shouldn't be a valid date code in the parameters field.
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed out after dark. That's my feeling on dates like that.
Yeah, I'm finding a lot of times, like, when I go to hockey game, I see how the life of the children today is much different. And that, like, they all have a cellular telephone, and, like, I was next to some, like, midget or peewee or something hockey players.
Oh, I saw your angry old man tweets.
Yeah, well, they lacked etiquette.
If you're gonna sit in the front, you should at least look at the game. Don't be staring at your phone. You might as well stay home. Da-da-da-da.
Well,
old man Grant.
The thing was, it was legit in that they were constantly hunched over, so other people couldn't really see. Like, our view of much of the other side of the arena was obstructed. But one of them kept leaving to go to the local telecom's phone charging station, because that's what you do during hockey games.
The strange thing
at one point got up with 30 seconds left in the period to go to the charging station, and it's like, okay, slow your roll.
I'm not gonna lie, having taught high school, these kids operate with like 10% battery max. I don't understand it. Like, they're always like, they're just walking around
looking at their phones.
They're walking around with their, like, sometimes like with the phone cord just dangling, because they can't unplug it, because they're gonna need to plug it back in 3 minutes. But they gotta send 4 texts.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gotta get their Snapchats.
Sure. How did you suck?
Money.
That's why
Eric Desjardins from Vinny Domfus.
That's why you're getting replaced, Terrari, or Terrari, whatever your name is.
Also because time.
Maybe.
Also, it's the 3rd. I was gonna say, also, it might be a little early to trash talk.
But I do feel like some of the young and hockey player kids these days, like, they care a lot more about, like, junior and, like, the World Junior Championships and stuff than we did. Probably.
It's because they can go to the Mooseheads games.
Yeah.
Like, I went to the Mooseheads game with my hockey team, and the kids were stunned that it was the first time I'd ever been to a Mooseheads game. And then I had to regale them with tales of the last time I was in the Metro Center and AHL team played. They pulled the goalie. There's only 6 seconds left. You almost just dilly-dallied your way out of a goal. Well done, sir.
Situational awareness. I actually thought we were still in the second. note, we have won the game. I'm New Zemo B, and this is That Guy Griff, who has a slightly better understanding of the game of hockey. And, yeah. I'm sort of since Zig is gone, I'm apparently, like, taking up his mantle of senility for the purposes.
More where that came from.
What's our Corsi in Fenwick?